I'm super excited to share with you my journey of making $10,000 this month with a side hustle that I recently started. This journey has been nothing short of incredible, filled with ups and downs, moments of doubt, and bursts of inspiration. I want to take you through every step of the way, from the initial idea to the moment I hit that $10,000 mark. It's been a game changer for me, and I think it can be for you too. The sense of accomplishment and the financial freedom it brings are truly empowering. Imagine being able to pay off debts, save for a dream vacation, or simply have extra cash for those little luxuries in life. That's what this side hustle has done for me, and it can do the same for you. I want to take you through how I did it, the challenges I faced, and the strategies I used to succeed. It wasn't always easy, and there were times when I felt like giving up. But with persistence and the right approach, I was able to overcome those obstacles. I'll share with you the late nights, the early mornings, and the countless hours of hard work that went into making this side hustle a success. One of the biggest hurdles people face when starting a side hustle is managing their time. Balancing a full-time job, personal commitments, and a new venture can be overwhelming. But it's all about finding that balance and making the most of the time you have. I'll show you how I juggled my responsibilities and still found time to grow my side hustle. I'm sure you've been there too, wanting to start something new, but not knowing where to fit it into your already packed schedule. It's a common struggle, but with a bit of planning and prioritization, it's possible to carve out time for your side hustle. I'll share some tips and tricks that help me stay organized and focused. For me, it was about prioritizing my tasks and setting aside dedicated time for my side hustle. I had to be disciplined and make some sacrifices, but it was all worth it in the end. By setting clear goals and breaking them down into manageable tasks, I was able to stay on track and make steady progress. I also had to overcome my fear of investing in something new. The thought of putting money into a venture that might not succeed was daunting, but I realized that taking calculated risks is a part of the journey. I'll talk about how I evaluated the risks and made informed decisions to ensure my investment paid off. What if it didn't work out? What if I lost money? These were questions that constantly plagued my mind. But I learned to trust the process and believe in my abilities. By doing thorough research and seeking advice from experienced individuals, I was able to mitigate the risks and move forward with confidence. This journey has taught me that with the right mindset and determination, anything is possible. Another challenge I faced was not having the right skills or knowledge to get started. I had to do a lot of research and learn as I went along. It wasn't easy, but it was worth it. I also had to deal with self-doubt and imposter syndrome. There were times when I felt like I wasn't good enough or that I was wasting my time. Many people also worry about the initial investment required for a side hustle. I know I did. I didn't want to sink a lot of money into something that might not work out. But the good news is that you don't need a lot of money to get started. At least in my case, I didn't. The side hustle I'm talking about is online freelancing. It's a flexible and accessible way to earn extra income, especially if you have marketable skills. Specifically, I focused on offering high-demand services on freelance platforms. These platforms connect freelancers with clients looking for specific skills, making it easier to find work. I started by creating a profile, showcasing my skills, and applying for jobs that matched my expertise. It was important to highlight my strengths and past experiences to attract potential clients. I used tools like Upwork and Fiverr to find clients and manage my projects. These platforms offer various features to help freelancers stay organized and communicate effectively with clients. I also invested in a few courses to improve my skills and learn how to market myself effectively. Continuous learning is crucial in freelancing, as it helps you stay competitive and meet the evolving demands of clients. As I started working with clients, I realized that the key to success was providing high-quality work and delivering it on time. Meeting deadlines and exceeding client expectations can lead to repeat business and positive reviews. I made sure to communicate clearly with my clients, understand their needs, and meet their expectations. Good communication builds trust and ensures that both parties are on the same page throughout the project. I also learned how to scale my business by outsourcing some tasks and automating repetitive processes. Delegating work to other freelancers allowed me to take on more projects and focus on higher-level tasks. This approach helped me grow my freelancing business efficiently. Automation tools can handle routine tasks, freeing up time for more creative and strategic work. By leveraging these strategies, I was able to build a sustainable and profitable freelancing career. The moment I realized I could earn significant money from this side hustle was when I landed my first big client. It was a turning point that changed my perspective on what was possible. I had been dabbling in freelancing for a while, taking on small projects here and there, but this was different. This was a substantial project that required a lot of effort and dedication. I remember the excitement and nervousness I felt when I received the confirmation email. It was a mix of emotions, but mostly it was a sense of validation that my skills were valuable and in demand. I was working on a project that paid $2,000, and I was able to deliver it within a week. The project was challenging, but it pushed me to grow and improve my skills. I spent countless hours researching, planning, and executing the tasks to ensure everything was perfect. When I finally submitted the project, I felt a huge sense of accomplishment. The client was thrilled with the results, and that positive feedback was incredibly motivating. It made all the late nights and hard work worth it. I was thrilled and relieved at the same time. From that point on, I knew I was on to something. It wasn't just about the money, it was about the freedom and flexibility that came with freelancing. I could work from anywhere, set my own hours, and choose the projects I wanted to work on. This newfound independence was liberating, and it opened up a world of possibilities. I started to see freelancing not just as a side hustle, but as a viable career path. As I continued to work with more clients and deliver high-quality results, my earnings started to increase. Each new project brought new challenges and opportunities to learn. I built strong relationships with my clients, which led to repeat business and referrals. Networking became a crucial part of my strategy, and I made sure to always deliver exceptional service. Over time, my reputation grew, and so did my client base. I was no longer just a freelancer, I was a trusted professional in my field. I was making more and more money each week, and it was exhilarating. Seeing my hard work pay off in tangible ways was incredibly rewarding. I started to track my income and set financial goals for myself. This helped me stay focused and motivated. I also began to invest in tools and resources that would help me improve my efficiency and productivity. The more I invested in myself and my business, the more I saw my earnings grow. It was a positive feedback loop that kept me pushing forward. I started to see the potential for this side hustle to become a full-time income. I began to dream bigger and set higher goals. I created a vision board to visualize my aspirations and keep myself inspired. I mapped out a plan to transition from my day job to full-time freelancing. This involved careful planning and saving, but I was determined to make it happen. I knew that with hard work and dedication, I could turn my side hustle into a sustainable and fulfilling career. Looking back, I'm grateful for the journey and the lessons I learned along the way. Every challenge and setback taught me something valuable. I learned the importance of perseverance, adaptability, and continuous learning. I also realized the value of building a strong support network. My friends, family, and fellow freelancers were there to offer advice, encouragement, and support when I needed it most. Their belief in me helped me stay motivated and focused on my goals. I want to encourage you to consider starting a side hustle too. It won't be easy, but it can be worth it. Whether you're looking to earn extra income, gain new skills, or pursue a passion, a side hustle can provide valuable opportunities. Start small and be patient with yourself. It's important to find something you're passionate about and willing to invest time and effort into. Remember, every successful journey begins with a single step. Take that step today and see where it leads you. I'm living proof that you can make a significant income on the side. My journey wasn't always smooth, but it was incredibly rewarding. I've achieved things I never thought possible and have grown both personally and professionally. The skills and experiences I've gained through freelancing have opened up new doors and opportunities. If I can do it, so can you. Believe in yourself and take the leap. You never know what amazing things you might achieve. If you've had any experiences with side hustles, I'd love to hear about them in the comments below. Sharing our stories and experiences can inspire and motivate others. Let's create a community where we can support and learn from each other. Your story might be the encouragement someone else needs to start their own journey. So don't hesitate to share your successes, challenges, and tips. Together, we can achieve great things. And if you're interested in learning more about online freelancing, check out my other video where I share more tips and strategies. I've covered topics like finding clients, setting rates, and managing your time effectively. These insights can help you navigate the freelancing world and achieve your goals. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Keep hustling and stay motivated.